Welcome everyone to Godless Dating. I'm your host, your boy Godless Reggie. We about to get it going. Give me 1 second here. What's up, Joy Comedy? Hold one moment, everybody. My internet just moving a little bit slow, but we about to get it going. Definitely. We go live on all my platforms. Got a special guest, my good friend Tia today. Y'all gonna like her, definitely. So let's get it going. Let me change the font on this. Okay. Let me invite her. Let me invite her. Welcome to Godless Dating, everybody on YouTube, everybody on Instagram. What's up, Tia? I got my good friend Tia about to come on the show. We about to get it going. Make sure you accept the invite, Tia. I know you're new with this. Hopefully after today we're gonna make you true with this. Make sure you hit that invite. I just sent it to you. Can you hear me? What's up, Tia?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Absolutely. How's your day? Can you hear me? Tia, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. How's your day?
Good. Hey, can I make this landscape?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me change the. Give me 1 second.
But that looks weird.
Okay.
I just hold it.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
So, yes, absolutely, absolutely. Welcome to Godless Dating. We got my good friend Tia here. Today's gonna be a very interesting show. I've been trying to get Tia to do a podcast with me now for about a year. She's finally here. So here we are. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Tia.
um. Well, ain't too much to tell. I'm single, hard working woman. Got about 4 or 5 jobs. Stay working. Love sports.
Okay.
That's about it. I deconstructed. Used to be one of them Christian people.
we all have. We've all been there.
Fu-
How
Fully
would?
deconstructed.
Okay. How long have you been fully deconstructed? Excuse me.
I say about 12 years, maybe.
I'm still a
No, I'll
rookie.
say I started about 7. I started about 12 years ago, but it took time for me to get to the total bullshit in it that I am now.
Okay. Me too. I tell people I've only been an atheist for 4 years, but now that I think about it, it's been longer than that because it's been like an accumulating thing. I just didn't
Exactly.
realize it at first when it was happening. I didn't even fucking see the shit, but I see it now,
Right.
definitely. So let me ask you a couple quick questions. How would you describe your relationship or your love life currently?
Um, I call them as I need them. Other than
There's
that,
nothing wrong with that.
I ain't got. Other than that, I ain't got time for real. You know, I just I feel like sometimes for me actually, so far it's been better for me to be single.
Okay.
I was now let's get this clear now. I was married for 19 years.
Okay.
I was married to the same dude for 19 years. And I've been divorced from him for um About 14 years.
Okay.
I've dated. I've dated plenty of times since then, and just ain't nothing to float my boat. I'd rather be by myself, and I mean, if the right thing come along, we'll do it. But until then, I'm cool.
Understandable. Uh, are you someone who enjoys dating or someone who tolerates it?
Um, people, dudes don't. Dudes don't really date. Like, I don't know. I don't know. My idea of dating is like, you planning shit, we going places, we doing stuff. I don't feel like dudes don't really do that no more. It's like they come over. You know what I'm saying? They come over, or I go over there, but other than that, it ain't a whole lot of we doing a whole lot of stuff.
Okay. What have you learned about yourself from past relationships?
I was too nice, too submissive, too nice. I was trained. Well, you know that Christian bullshit. That Christian bullshit teaches women you got to be submissive to your husband. You got to do what he wants. He's in charge. He's the leader. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. Good little wait, raised to be the good little wife. So that's what I was raised to do. That motherfucker ran all the way over me, bro. All the way over me. So it taught me a very valuable lesson. And I wasn't that type of person. Like I've always been kind of like a don't take no shit type kind of person. Always, you know what I'm saying? Until I met him, but that was because of that Christian bullshit taught me you ain't allowed to buck up against your man like that.
Right. How has being a black woman shaped your experiences with dating and relationships, in your opinion?
Um, I don't really I don't really think race has too much to do with it because I mean I know the white dudes got the same bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And the white relationships in general, just like my white friends, they go through the same bullshit. So I don't even think it's race based for real.
I don't either.
Okay, that's good because I felt like I was on the island by myself with that one.
No, it's the same. Like they do the same shit we do. They just say it maybe in a different way. It's the same fucking shit. It's all the same. I've realized
It,
that a long time ago. But some people
yep,
just don't see it like that. But it's the same shit.
yep, it is. It's the same shit.
Hmm. How do you feel like people make assumptions about you when it comes to love or sex?
Um, People make assumptions that I'm mean. First of all, they think I'm mean. They think I'm unapproachable. These are just all things that I've heard from dudes. Um, they think I'm mean, unapproachable. A lot of dudes feel intimidated because like I do like kind of what would be considered in society like manly shit, I guess. Like you know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like I build bathrooms and I I lay pipe. I do landscaping and fix cars and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I do non-typical stuff and I think men just I don't know. I don't know if it's a turn off or they feel intimidated. I don't know.
You ain't laying no pipe. I don't give a fuck what you say.
I knew you was gonna catch that. Soon as it came out, I couldn't take it back, bro.
Right, so she's like, oh man, I can't let that slide. Not that one. Do you find dating easier or harder as someone who doesn't center religion?
Way easier, way easier. Because I mean, just way easier. Just everything in life in general is way easier not believing that bullshit because you don't have all them hangups. You know what I'm saying? You don't have all them rules and regulations on your life. You could just be free, free and wild. And and the answer to the second part, I didn't get to answer the second part of your other question. How people feel about me sexually? People think I'm wild. People think I'm wild. I talk reckless, and I've been like that since a kid. So
Okay. Do you personally draw your values about? Excuse me. Where do you personally draw your values about relationships from?
actually, that's a great question. From me, from my own experience. Um, because there used to be a time when I drew all of my value from other people. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was my mom, um, other females in my life, like or even my dad, just other people in general. But I have come to learn at this stage of the game, you you can't take no advice from other people about dating. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody
Hmm.
walks a different fucking life. Everybody has different experiences. And you can't, because something worked for one person, that don't mean that's just gonna work for you. Just because something didn't work for somebody don't mean it's not gonna work for you. Like, you just gotta live and learn. You know what I mean? Sometimes it shit'll work out, sometimes you'll get burned, but guess what? It's still a learning fucking experience. You'll do better next
Hmm.
time. Every move
Damn
you
sure will.
make is a learning experience.
That's true. One thing I don't agree with you about though is the
Mm-hmm.
one question I asked you when you said, "Do you find dating easier?" I mean, this is my me personally, but when you said
Mm-hmm.
when I asked about, "Do you find it easier or harder um, dating someone who doesn't center yourself around religion?" I find it harder, and the reason why I find it harder, not life, but relationships, is because some people, most people, are some form of religious. Some people are very religious, right? So
Yes, sir.
that alienates me from a lot of the dating population. I mean, there's some of them that's not gonna give a fuck. I don't give a fuck personally, but still, it makes to me it makes it harder.
Yes, and I could see that for you because I can see that for you, like it being harder for you. But um, for me, even in my deconstruction phase, I've dated people that were trying to get off the streets, trying to do better. You know what I'm saying? Trying to better their life, and that's the way that they found they could do that. I ain't gonna hold them. I ain't gonna hold them, but I think they also know that I don't bring, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you want to do, fine. I'm not going to hold you on that because Christian being in the church did teach me a lot of valuable lessons. A lot of things about it did make me a better person, maybe.
Mhm.
Besides all the fake Bible stories and all that. Just, just the simple lessons like your mom would have taught you at home, do unto others as they would do unto you. That type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Don't kill, don't steal, that type shit. So I mean, I kind of let them be, and they kind of know that I ain't with it. So it's something they kind of dealt with on their own. You know what I mean? Without bringing it into my world.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah, I ain't
what's
gonna.
something you used to tolerate that you do no longer? Sorry about that.
I used to tolerate people just doing a lot of shit. Like I used to tolerate a lot of like people saying or doing whatever they wanted to me, and I just was the turn the other cheek person. You know what I mean? They if they smote you on the right, give them the left. That was me. I let people do whatever they wanted for a long period of my life, and when it went against my whole personality, everything that I am, and it weighed me down for real. Because when I wanted to strike back, I did it, and it cost me not just in relationships, but job. It cost me in job situations. You know what I'm saying? Cost me getting ahead. I didn't stick up for myself or nothing. I just let people say or do whatever they wanted to do.
I can't. My simper won't let me. It won't. But sometimes it gets me in trouble. A lot, actually.
Guess what? It gets me in trouble almost every day now. I do not give a fuck.
I feel you.
I say exactly what I feel now. I mean, I think it made me twice as worse. Twice twice as worse to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Holding
All
all
that
that
build
shit in
up.
for all them years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now it's like I'm
You
a fucking
liberated
beast
now.
now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Created a monster.
Yeah. What's a pattern in your love life that you had to unlearn?
Hmm. Uh, to stop being the investigator. I had to unlearn that because of trauma that other people caused me. Like I felt the need to always have to like, oh, what you doing? Who you talking to? Where you going? Oh, why you talking to that bitch? Like it seriously was trauma, bro. Trauma. My listen, I can't. I ain't even gonna expose them, but one person I dealt with cheated on me with 18 different women.
How the fuck
Listen,
you keep catching him?
no,
Damn.
because he just did. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is why I say I let anybody do what I just took it. I let anybody do what they wanted to do, and that was just a bad thing for my life. Um,
Right.
he would admit to it too. Like that's the thing about it. He would admit to it. I'm not making that number up. Now that's just 18 that he admitted to. Think about the bitches that he will never admit
Right.
to. Right? Because you know there's a
Especially
couple
if
of
we do
them.
J. Cole math.
No, facts. Facts.
Yeah, man, that's a
So
lot.
so yeah, I mean, and that having lived through that caused trauma, and then so every dude that I dated after that, you know, I've always felt the need to like have this guard up, like, oh, you're gonna do the same thing to me. But I stopped doing that because fuck it, you know, if you gonna do it, you gonna do it. Whether I search or whether I don't search, you gonna do it. And the truth has always come out anyway. So don't. It's not worth my time. Not worth my effort.
Understandable. How important is sexual compatibility to you at this point in your life?
It is everything. That's really the only thing that I'm interested in, to be honest.
Right. That's cutting it straight to the chase, right?
Yep. That it did. Yes. The sexual energy, if it's there, that's all I need. I just needed to be on. I needed to be consistent. Um, I mean, you're gonna have to do some things to keep my interest. Because if you don't keep my interest, then the energy ain't gonna be there. You know what I mean? So,
Hmm.
yep.
Do you think people get better sex as they get older? Why or why not?
Yes, definitely. Because you know what to do. You're more experienced. You're more experienced. You know all the erogenous zones. You know what makes you go. You know what's gonna make you climax. You know how to learn what makes your man climax. Um or what makes him feel good leading up to that point. You know how to learn another person's body. Um and you actually know body parts. You know what I'm saying? Like these young people, they just out here fucking, bro. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing about none of that shit. They don't know none of the
Old ones
body
don't
parts. They don't,
neither.
huh?
Old ones don't neither. Listen, it's a person that I mean, what you saying is on point. Is on point. But it's just making me in my mind think about somebody that comes to my lives because I do live streams and debates all the time. It's this older guy, right?
Uh huh.
And he has a very very strong. I ain't gonna say what he is. He's South American. We'll just say that he has a very very strong Caribbean influence to him, right? So he
Mm,
thinks he's not Jamaican, but he thinks like how Jamaican people think. So a lot of their values or a lot of their belief systems and shit, he thinks like that, right? And
mm.
he's pushing 70 and you can't tell him shit. He thinks, right? And I'm gonna be brief with this because this conversation can go on and on and on. Yes, bacon.
Nah,
You
go
saying it right,
ahead. Talk
Ariel?
your
Bacon.
shit. Talk your shit. You
Listen,
teaching
listen.
me.
He's 70 something years, well, about to be 70 years old. And he think, this is what he says out his mouth. Oh, well, if your pipe game is right, you ain't got to worry about eating no pussy. You could tell him a million times over and over and over and over where a woman's sexual organ is at. And he
Mm.
don't think that's true. He don't think that. And even when women tell him, he'd be like, oh, well, if I just do this, I'm like, dude, you aren't doing shit. And he don't know that.
I
So to
promise you, he's a one hitter quitter. I promise you. I promise you.
yeah.
Ain't no
I
woman let him come back with that nonsense.
maybe in his day. Just not now, for sure.
Nah, that ain't gonna work. Laying pipe ain't gonna work.
So but yeah, to your point, like some old people, they don't know.
I got you. I got you. Like you said, cause he hard headed. He don't want to learn.
What?
I don't know. It was very important for me to learn. I listen. I've been learning since I was 13 years old. It's very important for me to learn. Very important. I'm asking questions and everything else. Mm-mm.
What does good intimacy look like for you beyond just the physical?
Um, a lot of respect, a lot of mutual respect for each other. Just allow me to be me. You know what I'm saying? Allow me to flourish with who I am. Don't try to put me in no box. And that's
Mm-hmm.
it. Consistency. I'm a Gemini. As consistency and communication is extremely important. I think communication is key to everything. So yeah, if you got those things straight outside of the physical, it just makes the physical even way better, way better.
What's something you wish people were more open about when it comes to sex?
Um, More open about. I don't know. Maybe things they don't like. Maybe. you know what I'm saying? Maybe things they don't like sexually instead of like just letting you do stuff and trying to pacify you, not wanting to ruin the moment or something. Maybe not. Tell me if you don't like it, that ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? It might be for
True.
somebody else. It might not be for you.
What's your what are something that's non-negotiable in your partner today?
A non-negotiable is always gonna be a a, a thirsty dude. It's just always gonna be somebody who got eyes for somebody else. That's always
Hmm.
gonna be that's a easy deal breaker for me. That's an easy okay. You could move about your way. I don't care how good it was. But again, that stems from trauma. You understand? That stems from
Hmm.
a very hurtful place. So that's why that is like it is.
Do you think dating has got better or worse over time?
Worse. Way worse. Way worse, I feel like. Cause I think when they stopped singing them love songs back in the day and everybody became bitches and hoes, I think that ruined everything.
I just think everybody dead or on D rugs or in jail.
Oh, well damn, that's a perspective.
He is. Or a combination.
Or a combination. Yeah. I definitely think it's different though. Like I said, dudes don't really. Well, first of all, you got all this red pill shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? Then you got dudes just don't really fucking want to date no more. So yeah, I think it's worse. Back in
Okay.
the day, they want to take you out. Y'all go here and there. Y'all get to learn each other and all that kind of stuff. That don't really happen like that no more.
How do you handle boundaries when dating?
My boundaries or their boundaries or both.
Either one, whichever one you would like to touch on.
Yeah, no, I love I definitely respect people's boundaries. Um, um, yeah, I mean that's just no matter what the relationship is. I respect people's boundaries. I let people be great. And as far as mine, I mean, I'm gonna tell you once or twice, and if you can't respect my boundaries, like again, I said, one of the main things for me is respect, right?
Hmm.
If you can't respect, my space, you can't expect my values, my what makes me feel peaceful, then I mean you got to go.
What's your honest opinion on dating apps?
I mean, me personally, I've never been on it, but I think it's all a bunch of weirdos, bro. I think it's a bunch of weirdo. I mean, you hear a lot of people say they found their person on there, though. I mean, if people found they partner on there, been married for years and all this, but I think for the most part, it's just I don't know, it's a bunch of weirdos on there, and then I wonder how much that is just a money maker too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for the
Hmm.
people that's running it. I mean, are they putting you in a cycle to be disappointed? It just seemed kind of off. I hear a
I
lot
can
of
see
horror
that.
stories about it.
I've been on some, not horror stories,
Okay.
but I've been on some.
Okay. What you think about them?
Overall, they some bullshit. I can't say that every single time I've ever been on it has been, duds or whatever, but I mean, it's something to do, I guess, when you're bored, but it ain't nothing to write home about. Like, I wouldn't get on that shit and expect nothing, serious, or I wouldn't expect, to find the love of my life. But to your point, I do know people who found people literally from Tinder and are married right now. Um,
Hmm.
but hey, I mean, I guess you could find good things in everything you do. But from my personal experiences, no. And people on there are not exactly lookers or anything either. Not too much.
And I mean, I could just tell you that I know people that go that like are on there, have profiles on there, whatever. Them motherfuckers be on there lying like a mug, bro. They be on the line talking about I like hiking and reading. Nigga, you ain't reading high school. The fuck is you talking about? You like hiking. Hiking where? You don't
To
like
the
walking
store.
to the car. You don't like walking to the car. What is you talking about? I it's unbelievable some of the stuff you see on there. I mean, dudes be on there with a whole fucking family, wife, kids. I talk about they single. So I don't know.
What's your type, physically or personality wise?
Ooh, ooh, that's a good question right there. Which one? Which one do I prefer? A
Mm-hmm.
looker or an actor? Damn. Well, I don't know. Well, well, I have a type, so I have a type. So I guess if you're not that type, it's gonna be a no go anyway. So I would have to go with probably physical looks first.
I think that's the answer for anybody. I mean, because I can't see myself, like first time I ever meet you, like, oh well, you're ugly as fuck, but you're smart. I mean,
Or you're funny. You're funny as hell. You make me laugh. Come here, babe.
right. I mean, maybe once I got to know you after a while, but I'm not gonna just start, messing with you just because, you know, you're funny or whatever. Like, I don't know. I have to get past. I think that's like the first base. If I ain't physically attracted to you, I'm not gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, and I agree with that. But just think, but I will say, if you think about it though, like if you just think in the past, like people that you have worked with or you work
Hmm.
closely with, and there's no physical interest, but because you work with them every day, their personality just it grows on you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hmm.
You can start kind of feel a little bit of
Yeah.
attraction. You know what I mean? After a
Yeah.
while. But other than that, yeah, nah. I'm with you on that.
Yeah. Once I get used to you, ain't nothing better to do. But at first, what's the quickest way someone can turn you off?
Um once I'm into a person, it's kind of hard to turn me off. I ain't gonna lie. Um Nothing that I could really think of, to be honest. I mean,
Okay.
just being an asshole, maybe lying about simple shit, maybe.
I hate that too. 'Cause it's like, I mean, we grown. The fuck you gotta lie for? It's irritating more than anything.
Exactly. Especially, I'm pretty much gonna tolerate. You know, what I mean, I'm pretty much gonna tolerate you anyway. So why lie?
What's one thing about you uh, that would surprise someone you did?
that I'm actually not me, that I'm actually very nice.
Okay.
That would surprise a lot of people, and it surprised a lot of people that like I said, like I do a lot of home improvement type stuff. That surprises people.
I can see that. Especially the one part I told you, I don't care what you say you don't do. I can definitely see that. If if the right person walked in tomorrow, would you recognize them?
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm about to
Mm-hmm.
start asking you some questions that might, you know, pluck a nerve here or two, okay?
All right.
If a woman approached you, how would you handle it?
Like romantically.
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you, Eric.
Uh, I mean, I would just tell her I don't go that route. I'll just tell her I
Has
don't
it
go that route.
has it ever happened to you before?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
And
But in all fairness, the ones that have approached me, they was not like no lookers though. You know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't no baddies.
okay.
But but I'm just trying to think if it was like if it was somebody like a J Lo or something that approached me. Uh, I mean, it depends on what mood I'm in.
Okay.
I'd have to play that one by ear.
Have you ever felt truly seen in a relationship that you were in?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I have for sure. I mean, even my ex husband, even though he was an asshole, he still kind of like put me on a pedestal. You know what I mean? He still treated me well. And that's I don't even know why I say that because he didn't treat me well, but I don't know how to put it. Like, I mean, he took care of me.
Okay.
I didn't want for
What scares
nothing.
what scares you more? Being alone or being with the wrong person?
Being with the wrong person for sure, 100%. Because I love being alone. I love that, and that's probably part of my problem. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why I don't try real hard. Is
You
because I
like your
actually like
independence.
yeah, I love my independence. But somebody once told me that that could be like I forget what it's called. It's called too much independence, but there's a name for it. And they told me that that could be a trauma response too, because it's not good to want to always totally be alone. But I love being totally alone. I love it. I love it. I love being single. I love it. And so, I
What
mean, it kind of makes me not tolerate a whole lot of bullshit too.
I feel you. So what does a healthy relationship look like to you today?
A healthy relationship is two two people who are independent but also totally have so much respect for the other person. Like I respect what you say. I respect who you are in the universe. I respect what you do. I respect how you move. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you respect the other person, I mean, life just, now you got two people that totally respect each other. Life is great.
Okay. Are you open to love right now or more focused on yourself?
I'm I'm always more focused on myself, but I'm not closing off the possibility of love. It's- if real love showed up today, I would succumb to it. I would be okay with not being lonely or independent or whatever people want to call it. I would be okay with that.
Okay.
But am I searching for it? Absolutely not. Um am I going to work real hard for it? Absolutely not. But if it shows up, because there was a time that I did want it to show up and it just didn't. So it is what it is. And we move on, we keep going.
Right. Do you think that love is something you find or something that you build, in your opinion?
I think love is something that you find. I think it's something you find. I don't think if it I think if it's real love, you don't have to build it. You have to nourish it. You know what I'm saying? You have to nourish it. You have to feed it, but you don't have to build it because that's too much, almost like forcing it or something. I feel like that's forcing love. And people like, you gotta fight for your marriage. Um, no, the fuck, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. Yep, no, I don't.
Do you think unconditional love exists in can exist in romantic relationships?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen couples. It's not a lot, but I have seen a couple. Like literally, when I say a couple in my lifetime, I've seen about three couples that I know that definitely have unconditional love. I mean, these people they never fight, they never argue. Um, they still have energy for each other. I mean, they still are happy to see each other. And that's just where I say it's about respect, because when I look at them, that's all it boils down to, really. Is they just have so much respect for each other, admiration.
Do you think people misunderstand you while you're in relationships?
No, I don't think so. Maybe if I'm playing games, yeah. If I'm playing, then yeah. But not. But for the most part, no, because I'm telling you everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm clear. I'm clear about my intentions, and I'm clear about my boundaries, and I'm clear about what I want and all that. So
Okay. Okay. What's something you wish a partner would just get about you without explanation?
maybe that I've had some past trauma. Maybe that I've dealt with some things that could be a trigger. Maybe.
Good answer. I think everybody should either know or take that in consideration. Whenever dealing with somebody new, you don't know what the fuck they've been through. They could have been through all kinds of crazy shit, you know?
Yeah, that's a fact.
How long does it take you to open up to someone?
A long time. But that also depends on the other person too. You know what I'm saying? It also depends on how I feel, how committed I feel they are. Because if I feel you're not committed, then I'm not. There's no reason for me to open up. You know
See,
what I mean? But if I feel like you're committed and you're talking the game and all that, then yeah, I might open up. But I'm not really an open up type of person, to be honest. Like about maybe my past or something like that. I will tell you my feelings though. I mean, because I think it's important for everybody to know how you're feeling.
it definitely is.
Because either you know what I'm saying? Because either they could come back and say, "Well, yo, that's I'm not feeling that way." You know what I mean? Or they could be like, "Yeah, I'm feeling like that too." So if you ain't honest and upfront about that, then you don't know where you had it.
How important is chemistry versus technique?
Chemistry. I think chemistry is way better than technique. Because if you got the right chemistry, you can make anything happen.
Here Indigo go with this crazy shit again. Oh my goodness. Have you ever stayed in a relationship longer because the sex was good?
Yep. Yep.
I think everyone has.
Yeah, for sure.
What's something people
I,
underestimate you about intimacy?
probably my stamina, to be honest.
uh, what matters long term more? Emotional connection or sexual compatibility?
Sexual compatibility. Reg, you got two more questions. You know I don't do these long. You know I don't do these. You know my attention span. I got ADHD.
I see you looking up into the skyline.
You got two more questions.
Okay. Can a relationship survive if one of the two last things I mentioned does not exist?
What you think?
Emotional connection or sexual compatibility?
Okay, ask the question again.
Okay, so the last question before this one was what matters more long term, emotional connection or sexual compatibility? So now I'm asking you, can a
Okay.
relationship survive if one of those is missing?
No, no, I don't think so.
Okay, so the last question.
Not with me. Not with me.
So the last question. What's harder for you to find? Someone who understands you or someone who satisfies you sexually?
Neither. you you wow on this line, Reggie. Not
I told you I was going to ask you questions. She's saying this because I know her in real life, so I wouldn't. There's no way I would ask her none of this shit that I'm saying right now. No way.
Nah, these are great questions. You understood the mission, Reggie. You understood the mission.
hmm hmm I appreciate you coming on. I would normally ask people this question, but it's kind of a redundant question, right?
Okay. All right.
Because of the circumstances, right? I usually ask people, and the answer, I already know the answer. Are your inbox open if anyone is interested?
In my TikTok inbox?
Yeah, not, okay, so before you answer this question, right? So everybody out there, the reason why she's looking at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's because really the account that she's on is really my account. I just changed the name. You know what I'm saying? So it would have to be her real account.
Yeah, they can leave. Yeah, y'all can leave messages. Don't be rude though.
Okay. Okay. So that's going to be what? What's it? Tia Marie 528?
I don't even know what the fuck it is.
It is.
You
It's
think?
Tia Marie 520. Yeah, it's Tia Marie 5. I mean, yeah, Tia Marie 528. Do you have a age preference? Anybody eliminated? Anybody included? What?
Yeah, everybody's included.
Okay. Well, thank you again, Tia, and welcome. I mean, thank everybody for stopping by at this week's episode of Godless Dating.
Thanks
I got a
everybody
good,
for tuning in.
thank you. I got a good episode coming up next week. I'm probably gonna have Rod come back. But again, thank everybody for stopping by. Thank you for the gifts, and good night.
Dudes, thanks, Red.
Anytime. Thank you for coming on, Tia.